But I was negative as shit though. And then I had got my first sale, and then the second sale, and then it went up. And then I was like, thank you, God. God answered all those prayers. And this was just the future foretelling of that. It's a part of the manifestation process and the strategy of doing that, of manifesting. So, pretty much just waiting on a homie of mine. So, I figured why not, you know, walk it out. I could post up in front of the store and be like, yo, take one with you. When you see this QR code, you need to scan it, you know. But I could be like, yo, take one with you. It's all I got now, since I can't do CDs and I need to make some money so I can get something to drink at least, being honest with you, you know. And then I was like, it's not a movie, it's not an act, it's not a simulation. It's something I have to experience until I die. So each agonizing moment or each blessing of a lesson that I pull out of this is just that much more major. So, what do I do then? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That's why I continue to film things, continue to put my life on film, and, try to do something. You gotta keep the faith, so to speak. Mustard seed type of stuff, So I talk a lot of noise, but, you know, when it happened, it was major to me, and I ain't have to walk no more. Yet, here I am, right here, waiting on you to push that button and be my first client, the first person to trust me and buy like 2, 3 items from my website and build this relationship, you know, and waiting on that other person that's watching to be the number 2 person to click that button, and, purchase some of my merchandise, my top tier merchandise, and then that number 3 person to keep it going, and then you, that number 4 person, and then the number 5 person, and then all of the people that continue to do it, all of the ones that helped me get there, that I started investing in the moment you did it, started wondering, what did you do? All the ones that wanted it, at least, everybody else was like, nah, bro, I'm good. I just wanted you to join me because I'm already a multi-millionaire. And I was like, that's what's up. Word. Thank you. Thank you to all my adoring fans. And, that's heavy, big thinking. But I want to thank you in advance because I love you. And, God said to tell you guys thank you for helping me get out of this situation. And I'm here for you. He also said to let you know that, you know, let you know that, I speak a lot of nonsense online. Some of it be predictions and pertaining. There's a phrase in the Bible where it says, the tribe of Judah should be living in the land of thy captives, where they should be giving predictions and making predictions and nothing comes true. Let's think of it like that. Or maybe I'm just an artist who's a comedian as well, and we'll just think of it like that. Some of it is just to make people think, and I apologize if, I've misled anybody or, you know, put you way too far out there. You know, I just think how I think, but trust me, I walk in the way of Christ, the way of the Lord, giving all my praise and worship and all my prayers and all my gratitude to the Most High, because I know that this was created by someone great enough to do it. So, but anyway, I'm gonna go bop up in front of the store until my homie pull up, because that's just how I feel. Sometimes you gotta try. You gotta at least try, right? It's no fun if you don't try. It only gets fun after you try, and then you've been successful, and you can talk about how much you failed and how many times it took you to be successful. A lot. Hopefully now it only takes one time to make $5, and then I can go sit down, because that's all I really need to make right now. $10 if the universe is really just loving me, and then I make that sale, that one that I was talking about, that started changing my life, and that's just that's no looking back at that moment. Got to keep going, pay some bills and keep going. It's life. It's life. Invest in more than a little bit so you can really win, because it's life. It's just life. is how it goes.